If you are a signer on a safe contract, a formerly called Gnosis Safe, or any other multi-sig wallet that is an administrator on a smart contract or a protocol, you probably know how annoying it is to have to go to like a technical interface, like maybe the Gnosis Safe front end, which is great, but it's a generalized front end and isn't curated to proposing transactions against your specific protocol. And if you've ever had this trouble, and maybe if you have a recurring transaction that you and your team usually execute through your safe or your multi-sig wallet, it can be quite annoying. We've dealt with this in the past when building Highlight, and what we've done is, like build these super complicated docs that have all these instructions about how to get a contract's ABI and how to paste it into the Gnosis Safe front end and how to propose a transaction. And there's a lot of ways that it can go wrong. And if it goes wrong, it's disastrous because, there's tens of thousands of, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars of value potentially being transacted through these transactions. An incredible solution for this issue is to use Vi. So I'm gonna create an app for administering the Highlight protocol, which I'm an admin of, but through our Gnosis Safe, and creating a mini Vi app for it that we can just use every single time that we need to propose this particular transaction. And this particular transaction is just pulling funds out of a smart contract on our protocol. So I have a prompt ready to go here. So I am telling Vi that I want a wallet that is one of 3 signers on a Gnosis Safe, which is the admin of the Highlight protocol. I want to pull out any Ether or ERC20 funds that are sitting on this contract, which is the contract in the protocol that sort of pools all the funds earned from fees on the Highlight protocol. And I'm just telling Vi that I do this every month, and I really need an interface that I can pass around to my non-technical signers so that they can propose and approve and execute transactions super easily. And I've told Vi what the address of the safe is and just what to call the app. And we can hit build on this. So I'm about 30 seconds into this output, and Vi's already done a lot. It's imported 2 contracts. So one is the protocol contract that we're actually trying to pull funds out from, and then the other one is the Gnosis Safe contract. And it's read the source code for both, and it's just understanding how to interface with the Highlight protocol contract through the Gnosis Safe contract by encoding the function data and using that to be able to propose transactions through the Safe interface. So Vi's been able to make this app in about 4 minutes, and it's a total one-shot. And I've already connected my wallet, which is my ledger, and I get this nice interface. And it's telling me, what the safe nonce is, the threshold. There's, we need two or 3 signers. And one thing that would be nice is to just know how much ETH and ERC20 is actually on the contract. So why don't we prompt Vi to tell us that before we actually sign a withdrawal transaction. So show us how much ETH and the input ERC20 are in the contract. Also provide some common ERC20s on base as default options. Now, I mean, an even better UX would be to actually query the events on the contract to see what ERC20s have ever been transferred to the contract, and to just use that as the list, and we can definitely do that. Yeah, that would just be a better UX, but this works pretty well. All right, so Vise returned with what I requested, and it's given me this nice summary of what they've implemented and some UX improvements. Let's see what they've done. So first things first, I see my ETH balance on the contract, which is great. So I know how much I can pull out. There's a max button, which is amazing. And in terms of withdrawing an ERC20, I can sort of select from this list of common ones. So let's see if there's some USDC on the contract. So we can pull this out, which is really nice. But let's propose a withdrawal for this 0.95 ETH. And we will propose withdrawing it to my ledger, which is fine. And then I can approve this hash, which is great. And let me hit confirm and then review it on my ledger, which is amazing. And we saw the approval status updated immediately. And as soon as one of my co-signers approves this, we can execute this. So you have an amazing Gnosis Safe interface to administer your protocol.